kind of funny for me. I think it could just be my service provider. Well, YouTube is better for me.
Sorry, good.
That's all good.
All three of us in there?
Yeah. Shalom, shalom to the brother tribe Judah for Yahweh Shai and daughter of Yahweh. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Shalom, thank y'all for tuning in. Okay. All right. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Out here again on these highways and hedges. Another opportunity to make our call and election sure. Before we go any further, we're going to face the east and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teaching his truth in his entirety. It's your brother Kalab, also go by Hope, Grace, and Mercy.
Brother Lab, also known as Heart of David.
Yasharala 144.
All right, and we out here again through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, true faith and sincerity, doing the will and the work Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Louisville, Texas. Before we get started, like we always do, we're going to grab a couple of articles from the End Time headlines. And the first article that we're going to grab, it says, developing. Police on hunt for serial killer who is gunning down homeless people. Hey, man, it's all kinds of things going out all throughout the four corners of the earth. And no matter how many articles we might read, whether it be at Babylon the Great or all throughout the four corners of the earth, you ain't seen nothing yet. You know, it's gonna get worse and worse. And if it is a serial killer that's gunning down homeless people, that's still judgment from up on high. So hey, we at that time, man. Well, we need to be getting comfortable being uncomfortable, because we about to see a whole bunch of new things out here, man. That's gonna make people either feel uncomfortable or comfortable. And hopefully, Lord willing, He dealing with us. We're a part of that elect number. No matter what we see, we're gonna be comfortable for whatever our power decides to do. All right, next article says, huge 7.7 magnitude earthquake has just struck the Philippines. So hey, famine, and the scripture says in the latter days it's gonna be earthquakes in diverse places. You know, and these earthquakes and volcano eruptions, hey man, they hit. And this, go ahead, you got.
No, go ahead. And too, that earthquake is causing a tsunami right now. They got like over hundreds of people evacuating from that one earthquake.
That's the number one thing that happens right after a strong a magnitude earthquake like that. You know,
hey, that's cool.
It triggers another disaster.
Yep.
Hey, people should desire to go into a city, not be able to. That ain't just lockdowns, all hell breaking loose. Hey, the city could not exist no more.
Right.
Or the ground all broke up, the city flooded, it's on fire. That's cold.
Oh, I mean, you know, we know that these things ain't coincidence. You know, the Lord is stirring up these things, you know. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is allowing these things to take place, and man, hey, we loving it. All right, next article says, Hamas terrorists open fire at bus stop near Jerusalem, leaving at least 3 dead and 11 injured. Hey, like we just said, no matter what we see, no matter what we might bring out on these articles in the lives or in the lessons, you still ain't seen nothing yet. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai he ain't even started turning up compared to the things that's coming down the pipeline. You know? So, like I said, we loving it. All right? And that's all for the articles we're gonna bring out for right now.
All right, so today's lesson is Signs of the Times Part 2. Ain't so much stuff to go into. Hey, we can't really cover it all through the week.
Right.
So we're gonna make use of for the most part, our lesson on Saturdays, you know, to go over a handful of articles and filter it with the scriptures. And each brother got their own articles and precepts that we're gonna expound on it. And hey, that's the plan for the day.
And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, those who tuning in be edified. Hopefully the elect, if the elect is watching, that you be edified and comforted with these scriptures.
So our brothers gonna break it off first.
You can start it. If you ain't ready, I can go. All right. I'll grab this article. It's from the End Time Headlines. It says J.P. Morgan Chase to shut down nearly 160 bank branches across the U.S. And look at the times that we in. We know that the C-HIP is rolling out. You know, they got the new pestilence called, I think, white lung.
Yeah.
That thing rolling out. Look at the banks. And we know that through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all these things are going to connect together. And it's going to be leading back to for them making that you-know-what mandatory. All right, first precept I'm going to bring out is coming from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow Salakia. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinding cease, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. So we know that, you know what I'm saying, the jobs is about to come to a halt. This money is about to go digital. It ain't so much as that the dollar ain't gonna be no more good. They collapsing the dollar. They want to bring on the collapse, you know, to bring in the central bank current. What is it? CDCs?
CBUp.
Yeah, CDCs. You know, and like I said, like the scripture says, we know that these things are gonna all be linked together. So the money gonna fall, the jobs gonna cease, the people ain't gonna have no hope. You know, like the scripture says at the end, it says, and those look out the windows be darkened. And these people are gonna know that, hey man, all hope is gone. You know, because a lot of people rely on their cash flow right now. You know what I'm saying? It comforts them. You know how it is in the world when all things are bad, but you know you got this in the bank or you got this in your pocket. You can go buy something to make yourself feel better, or you have something to stand on.
I got a picture for you.
Come on, bring it out.
All right, this is the book of this book of Ezekiel, chapter 7.
Verse 19.
Yup, that's what you got.
That's the spirit.
I'll let you grab it.
I got it. All right. All right, but you know what? Yeah. It says Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is it cut off. Dang. You got it? Salak, you appreciate the water, brother. All right, I'm going to get it again. Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. Got it.
So yeah, hey, your silver and gold was modern day silver and gold. That's the money.
Yep.
That's not gonna save you in the Lord's wrath. And it said it won't satisfy your soul, neither fill your bowel. So like the brother said, you know, everything could be going wrong for you, but if you know you got some money, you comforted.
Yep.
Oh, not only is the money not gonna save you, but it's not gonna comfort you neither.
Yep.
You're just gonna, hey,
Lock it for the noise.
2nd Ezra 8 and 50, you know, the people gonna be in great misery because they walked in great pride. Well, hey, that money was one of the many sources of their pride. So the Lord gonna take it from them.
Okay. Grab 2nd Esdras.
All right, that's good.
All right. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 50. It's one of my favorite scriptures too.
Yeah.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
And that's what this ministry about, is to inform you of the great miseries that's coming to the earth and that you got a chance to not be part of that.
Right.
And to inform you that it's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah that do these things. What was the article you brought out? Some banks closed?
Yeah, you want me to grab it again, or you got it?
Yeah, let's read it one more time.
It says, J.P. Morgan Chase to shut down nearly 160 bank branches across the U.S.
That's great misery. So let's say each bank, got thousands to tens of thousands of customers, times 146. That can equal out to be millions of people who just lost their money right before the holiday season. That's the great miseries to them who walked in great pride.
Right. And those great miseries can start off small. Like if you got a Chase Bank in your city right now, and if that's one of the banks that closed, you got to drive 10 miles to the next bank. But guess what? That's another one that got closed. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to go here or there, and that's just the start of it. But eventually, we know that you got to go somewhere else to get your money. But then eventually, you're gonna pull up to a J.P. Morgan Chase, and your money ain't your money no more. Your money is digital now. And if you want to get it out, hey, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, do it how they say. You gotta take what. So it's all kinds of miseries that's gonna be happening, because guess what? Babylon the Great is the #1 reason that these people walk around with the pride that they have, man. With all the things that's happening in the wars and everything that's going on, you got people who don't have no knowledge of the scriptures, but they soon to say this right here. We got the strongest economy. We got the strongest military. This one of the richest countries in the world. Hey, man, but according to the scriptures, man, it ain't like that. It ain't like what you think it is no more, man. And that's that pride that they have on. It's a stumbling block.
Hey, that's what blinds them from the truth. Well, that money gonna blind you from the truth until the end. Oh, I just thought of something. Second Ezra, no, my bad. Second Kings, I think 18 to 21.
Second Kings 18 and 21.
Yeah.
All right, the book of Second Kings, chapter 18 and verse 21, and it reads, "Now behold, thou trustest upon the staff of the bruised reed, even upon Egypt, on which if a man lean, it will go unto his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, unto all that trust on him."
Egypt is America. What's that bruised reed? This is broken system. It's collapsing. So anybody that's trusting on this place, meaning you leaning on it, hey, when this place falls, you're gonna fall with it, and that's gonna result in your hand being pierced.
Isaiah chapter 30.
So I got that pulled up too.
Isaiah 30, going to go down to Egypt, trusting in Pharaoh.
Oh, you right there. All right. Next precept, was you gonna grab it or?
No.
Okay. Next precept is coming from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 12. It says, "For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it." So with these banks closing, and we know that this thing is going to continue to happen, you can have all the money in the world, you know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you still out of there, You can have no money. You could be living paycheck to paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and guess what? If you got this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you got everything you need. Matter of fact, you got everything you need, everything that you need, and most of all, you have the things that a lot of people ain't gonna have in that day. So guess what? Right now, it's a lot of people that got their money, they got this, they got that, and some people will feel a certain kind of way because they don't measure up to their statues of what they got materialistically. But guess what? In the times we coming in, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be able to tell who the Lord is dealing with, who got this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So you can have all the money in the world with no knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and you still gonna be food for the wolves, But if you got this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua is dealing with you, you're gonna be A-okay in that day that's coming.
Yeah, the word is the real riches. It's the
real
bag of money.
Yep. That's what's beautiful about the time we're coming into. The truth. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, this like the equalizer. Everybody on the same playing field.
Yep.
Your money don't matter. Your riches, what you think don't matter. Your reputation. none of that matter when you're in the presence of the Lord.
None of that matter at all. All right, next precept I'm going to grab is coming from Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3. And it reads, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So the simple is those who believing in Babylon, who believe in trusting in Egypt, who thinking that they good because they rich, or they good because they got this type of money, they make this type of money, But the wise people are the ones who not even thinking about no cash flow. You know what I'm saying? They ain't valuing no dollar. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to gird up their loins to the best of their ability and do exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahushua would have them to do in these days that we are in. The days that we coming in too. Again, I'm going to get it again. Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. We hiding ourselves under the shadow of the wings of the Almighty right now. Lord willing, we are part of that number because we know that we going to need him to make it up out of this thing. No time, and ain't no brother who really sincere about serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua don't come up with no scriptures about saving their paychecks. You know what I'm saying? Buying gold and silver because the dollar is about to collapse. We want that to collapse. Guess what? We also want to depend on Yahweh Shem Yahushua wholeheartedly, only depending on him, so like with nothing. Like we want him to perform those miracles for us. We want him to give us the things that we need. It says, but the simple pass on and are punished. And the simple is going to be punished. 2/3 of our people, that's simple. They don't think they're coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's relying on their money. Hey man, what they say? Y'all those Israelites be on the corner. Go get a job. You know what I'm saying? So all they saying is we need to go get wealth.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna save us, man. We know that ain't gonna save us, man.
Yeah, that's it says, prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Mm-hmm. See, that money blinded them. Yep. They think that the money gonna hide them, or cover them. Yep. Because money is a defense, like you got. But they can only get you so far.
That's why you got that quote, money can't buy happiness. Right. Type shit.
Money can't buy life neither.
Can't buy nice knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, nothing.
Right, and then like you got all these people who might be signing these deals, man. This money is gonna come in for the rest of your life. Well, guess what? What if Yahweh Shem Yahushua got it set up for you to die in 2 months?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Next day.
Or the next day. Or the same day.
Right.
It's like, hey, the camp that I left, they, you know what I'm saying? They done turned to a whole business. You know what I'm saying? They done turned to a whole business now, man, because guess what? They want to stay here. You know what I'm saying? That quote they always say, well, if these camps claim that they got 100% of the truth, why they ain't out here building nothing? Why we want to build something here? Like, hey, man, this is not, the scripture said this is not our rest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking to get comfortable here.
That's a simple, like a dog, he'll chase cars all day. He'll chase a new car and thinking that it's doing something different.
Right,
You're really doing the same thing.
Same thing.
That's you Americans chasing a bag, a job here, a side hustle here, a job here. Yeah, it may be different forms of employment, you're chasing the same thing.
Yep. Like the hamster on the wheel.
That's
running in place, going
that
nowhere
rat race.
fast.
Going
All
up.
right, you got it.
The next article going into says Amazon tests using humanoid robots in the warehouse. So that's pretty much really Esau's trying to get rid of everybody, man. He's making all this AI technology. What precept I want to grab real quick.
And for those who didn't saw the video, what this article was about, they got robots working in the warehouse.
Yep, Amazon warehouse, they're doing a test on it.
And in the restaurants.
And in the restaurants, yeah. Really is it Tesla or somebody? They making those AI robotic self-driving semi-trucks.
Yep.
Yep. They can drive for 20 hours, and the average person can drive like 12 hours or 11 hours.
Yep. Trucks ain't got to eat. They ain't got to sleep. They ain't gonna complain.
Yep. I seen a video last night where some Tesla robots. One Tesla robot pulled up in the car. The man handed the robot a hat. He put the hat on like he was a sheriff. The other robot handed him a semi-automatic rifle. He shot the car. Boom, 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 boom. And the other one got out. Said, I'm still alive because he was in a bulletproof car and stuff like that. Hey, man, all they doing is taking these robots, man, and trying to close off all the corners, man, to get everybody caught up in that net.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the first scripture I want to grab is Isaiah 14:14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And how is he trying to be like the Most High?
I might want to talk up just a little bit in case he's true.
Oh, okay. And how is he trying to? And how is he trying to be like the Most High? By creating all this AI technology to give a life into
A
it.
child, bro.
What?
The simple pass on in our pundits.
Right. Damn. They getting ready for Christmas, man.
Canes on the back of the damn thing.
Is you working or playing? Like you gonna see at the job, they got they take some of the party equipment. They got the maintenance guys, instead of working on the stuff that need to be fixed, they in there building slaves. To take the people on a drive through the warehouse.
What?
Playing.
That's crazy as hell. Yeah. Again, Isaiah 14:14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And how's he trying to be like the Most High? By creating this AI technology and giving it life, man.
Yep.
You know, cloning people. You know, cloning animals, taking animal DNA and mixing it with human DNA. You know what I'm saying? He's doing all these different things trying to be like the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be his downfall. You know what I'm saying? So the next precept I want to grab as well. Stuff closing out. Is Revelation 13:15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many that would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. So that's what he's making, the RFID chip system. You know, all the AI technology. Elon Musk just said that, on the end times, he's going to create a dominant AI dictator that no one can escape.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's their plan, trying to be like the Lord, man.
Yep.
And like I said, that's going to be their downfall. You know, and you people that's trusting in your jobs, that's trusting in his money, Esau getting rid of all this shit. He's making robots for everybody's job around here.
Right, then what you gonna do?
Time, you know? So you trusting in your jobs, you trusting in all your money, your 401ks, all that shit's about to be given over to AI technology, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and it's also just a matter of time for because you know, like people who work in warehouses, they got machines that's lifting these boxes, right?
Yeah.
So just imagine for those people who working like in a corporate setting, like what I do. It's just a matter of time where a computer can listen to everything you say you need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like they have some prompts where the system can listen to what you
talk to you.
and talk to you. What are you calling for today? You know
Push
what I'm
this
saying?
for this,
Say-
push
say-
this.
say-
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time before those systems be able to do everything that you need them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and guess what? For those who work on talking on the phone and stuff, those jobs can get frustrating at times. They can wear you down. But guess what? A AI system, they just take the next call. You know what I'm saying? They take 1 million calls a day if they need to.
Yeah.
You know?
And like the brother said earlier, they trying to catch y'all in that net, man. You know, the people that's trusting on your money and trusting on your jobs and all this stuff that's in this world, he's gonna bring it to a point to where all this shit is gonna be scarce, and he's gonna force that RFID chip on you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you, hey, that's why you gotta put all your trust, knowledge, and wisdom into the Yahweh Shah, man. Not into this place right here, because this place is temporary.
And ain't it funny how a person who don't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding are so quick to say, I ain't taking it. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know shit.
I ain't taking none of that. Well,
Yeah.
you saying that now.
God.
You know what I'm saying? If you won't even stand up for Yahweh Shah now, then how you know you ain't gonna take that thing? You know what I'm saying? When you ain't ate in a couple of days, your kids ain't ate in a couple of days, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Give
they
up.
tell you everything can resume.
Yeah.
Just give us your arm or your forehead.
Yeah. They ain't gonna take that shit, man. You got something to bring it back?
And why are we talking about AI robots taking over the workforce?
Yeah.
Well, Esau don't need you people no more.
Right.
Especially you 12 tribes, so she's gonna show that in a few precepts. You know, because he can create life now.
Yeah.
You know, that's why Revelation 13 and 15 says he can give life. It didn't say created. You know, he can give something of a certain level of knowledge.
I understand.
Artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
You know, it can be given. You can't create it though. You know what I'm saying? And that's for this whole digital system. I seen an article too that there's gonna be a robotic judge that takes his first trial.
I seen that.
And they say, you know, to give life to the image of the beast, which all this stuff Esau is making, It's in his image. It's a reflection of him. That it should speak. That the image of the beast should speak. That's through artificial intelligence.
Speak, talk. Like you said, they was shooting guns. I seen a AR robot shooting a damn basketball from half court and making it. It's all kinds of shit they got going on.
Oh, that's why they got robotic sex dolls now.
Wow.
You know, Esau struggle with getting some anyway.
And you gotta mention those robot dogs with the AR-15s on their back. You know what I'm saying? I seen a whole room full of them. A whole a
it's
room
moving in sync.
Thousands of them moving in sync, man. Like, hey man, just think about it. Them things ain't created to just collect dust.
Right.
They're not created for you to pet.
Right, at all. You right about that.
You know how white people love their damn animals, kissing them in the mouth. Oh, come here, little dog. All that shit. Gonna shoot, light their ass up.
Can't wait, man. All right, wait.
Oh, and that's Esau too. Woe to the land when the king is a child. Esau to condition everybody to think everything is a toy.
Wow.
Like you got grizzly bears, but he gave you a teddy bear, thinking it's cuddly. You know what I'm saying? The Lion King. You know, they look all friendly and cartoonish.
Go out there and call one of them Simba and rub his back.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll be the last rub you ever did.
Yeah. And then they're gonna see the robotic dogs, like you say, you know, they ain't something you want to see. I seen Esau roll that stuff out on the streets. They be showing it to the people, trying to get them used to it. And they be like, oh, that's cool, and touching it and petting it. But what Revelation 13:15 say? Cause man, that damn truck.
That truck?
Probably sent by Esau. That he had power to give life to the image of the beast. That the image of the beast should both speak. Because that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So all these new conveniences, artificial intelligence, robot technology, really set up to put you to death if you don't conform to the new ways of Esau. You know, it ain't gonna be friendly. It ain't a toy. It ain't gonna be a choice. It's gonna be forced on you or die.
Yeah, but I seen an article this week said that they making AI robots that are created to kill humans.
Oh, that too, yeah. Oh, what it say? That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. See? Esau ain't gotta kill you no more. Because Jeremiah, Esau is exposed, he cannot hide himself. So all his crimes is being brought up. Oh, can you get Obadiah 1:10 real quick?
I get it. So
Oh, you got it. And why do they want robots to kill humans? Because you would think Esau would want to do it.
You said over 1 in what?
1 in 10. But see, Esau get too much backlash for all the death that he caused in hundreds of years back, thousands of years back, even now.
Even now.
Uh-huh.
They said that everybody's starting to realize like they causing so much death. All that death that they causing over there in all that noise, he going 3 miles per hour. They causing so much death over there in Gaza. You know what I'm saying? Because now that they released them hostages, as soon as they release them hostages, guess what? They start firing them rockets right back over there at them. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 million people still over there at the Gaza Strip. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time if the rocket gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying?
What's that? Roughly paraphrasing, their sins have reached the heavens of
the heavens.
Have reached the heavens,
Uh-huh.
yeah, man. So that's why why they trying to get them AR robots. They trying to
Cover
wipe
they-
their hands clean and
Yeah,
shit.
right.
Destroying all them old
statues.
statues and stuff. Yeah, man.
Hey man, you
Fuck
can
Esau.
you can erase that
Can't stand that
you
motherfucker.
can erase the
Straight
physical
up.
stuff, man, but the blood that you spilled, you can't erase,
Can't erase
that,
that.
man.
Yep.
All right, let me get this in Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
So Esau, the white man, covered his shame, not only for the blood that he shed from his brother Jacob, being the 12 tribes, hey, but also the blood of all these other heathen nations. Hey, the blood of the animals. You got animal rights activists, whatever you will call them, that's protesting against these companies that test their products on animals.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
wrongfully kill the animals for food, animal abuse.
You know how
Esau
many-
covered in shame, so he need a robot to do it now.
You know how many animals, how many monkeys and animals Elon Musk
I was
has
just
wiped
thinking about
out?
that.
You
That's
know what I'm
good.
saying? Trying to get that brain thing, that see him going.
Yeah.
So guess what? Now that they not testing animals no more, that's how you know they ready.
Uh-huh.
Because they doing clinical trials on people. Remember that article from a couple of weeks ago? Thousands are lining up already to take it.
Oh, yeah.
And then listen, you said, just imagine you dying because of you did a trial. It ain't even mandatory yet.
Yeah, you just being a damn flunky
Yep.
and just threw your salvation away.
Follow it.
Yeah.
Don't follow a multitude to do evil.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
all these
there you
people
go.
is, a whole bunch of lost sheep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
All right. My last precept for this article is just like Kalab said, Ecclesiastes 12:3-4. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. What's the grinders? That's the work. When the work cease, because they are few, and that's the point, man. You know what I'm saying? He making all this AI technology. Esau's proving he don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Your work getting taken away, the banks getting closed down. I got an article that's coming up where the housing market and all that shit is going to shit. Hey, man, it's over for this place, man.
Yeah, I used to be in the mortgage industry, man. That thing been tanking for the last few years.
Yep.
How much more now? Like now, we was trying to, we was in the market to buy a new house. Hey, man, the realtor even told us, hey, don't go that way, man. That's definitely not the way to go. Or people ask me what company I work for, and I tell them what mortgage company I work for, and they would have to they would frown and then like smile like, oh damn, I shouldn't have made that face. Like, damn, you work for that company? Like, yeah, man, I already know, man.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be no hope in this place. You know, like they said, people gonna be looking out their windows all sad and scared. No food, no water,
No hope,
no nothing.
no hope, no grace, no mercy.
None of that shit.
Straight
None of
up.
that
Here
shit,
come
man.
the 144.
Nah. No. Hey. What's not even got anything?
The grinder's gonna be few. There's not gonna be many opportunities for them. Can you jump to Matthew 24, 21 and 22 real quick? You know, the grinding is gonna cease. The grinders are gonna be few, meaning your employment, your employers, because like you say, you know, robotics is replacing it. You know, Esau ain't got no need for the people no more. That's why they got an extermination agenda. The Georgia Guidestones, they done reduced the world's population to 500 million. They can do that now, because all the stuff we do, robots can do it.
All right. Now we got the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. For then there shall be a great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be.
And that's gonna wipe out the majority of the people.
22. And except those days should be shortened, and there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
So Esau ain't worried about sparing no people, even his own people. Because what Esau called them useless eaters.
Yep.
So yeah, you shouldn't want to continue here, because this stuff about Esau about to shut it down. We know it's the Lord ultimately, but Esau about to put an end to the normalcy you people got.
Go see what's up.
All right, that's better. All right, so we're gonna go to the next article. Yep. Okay. All right, bet. Oh yeah. Flip to it. All right, so for my article that I got, it reads, Planned Parenthood faces $1.8 billion federal trial for selling baby parts. Hey, so Planned Parenthood, they facing a $1.8 billion trial for selling baby parts. You know, you see, people don't think what actually happens to the baby when you abort it. You know, they just throw it away. You know, there's millions of babies that get aborted. That'll be too much trash. Where they gonna put all them babies? You think they burying them? You know, it ain't enough cemetery and enough graveyards to bury all the people that's dying. And what you think they selling these baby parts for? What can you really do with dead baby tissue? Well, you can grind it up and put it in food. Which, when you buy food products, it might say artificial and natural flavors.
Yeah.
The flavor natural, that don't mean it come from a plant or a fruit. It come from that dead fetal tissue.
Yeah. And the McDonald's food, when they find human DNA and all that
Oh,
stuff in there.
yeah, they find, seen a video, somebody took a bite of a burger, it was a tooth in it.
Yeah.
They took a bite, another piece of the burger, and there was another tooth in it.
See?
So, you know what I'm saying? 2 for 2, they took a bite of the burger, and it was teeth in it.
Yeah.
I seen a video too, they say, you know, do you think America got that much beef? You know, you got McDonald's alone that sells millions of burgers a day. Then you throw in Burger King, all the other places, all the ground beef in the stores. That ain't all cow. And then I got this right here. I'm gonna just read the title of it. It reads, Planned Parenthood admit under oath to illegally selling fetal body parts. So they admitted to it, but hey, this ain't nowhere in the news. So let's get Deuteronomy 28. Let's get 49 and 50. Get 49 first, because we're gonna go in on that for a minute. Matter of fact, let me turn there too.
Read it right now. You ready?
Yep.
Now we got the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49. And the Adonai Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle, flieth, a nation whose tongues thou shalt not understand.
So I went into my article, Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
They facing a trial, getting sued for $1.8 billion for selling dead baby body parts.
Oh yeah, I seen it. Brother already knew
What was up?
what was up. You know what I'm saying? He was saying we need to come out here more. And guess what else he said? He said, 'cause somebody took a picture of y'all and put it on Facebook and was asking, what are these guys doing? And he was like, y'all don't. He said when he read it, he was like, y'all don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Bro, but he on that strong drink right now, so you know what I'm saying. But he still know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I subscribed to our channel. He said I just wanted to listen. I was like, well, let me put our channel in your phone and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he already knew who we was and what we was doing. He say he always see us too.
Oh man.
You know, he was like, I wish y'all would come out here more.
Hey, we wish we could. Hey, Lord willing, these jobs start shutting down, we will.
Yeah, with this new pneumonia crap.
But yeah, my bad, you read it again?
I'll read it again. Now we got the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49. For the Adonai Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And it said, you know, a nation as swift as the eagle flieth. You know, that eagle is synonymous with Esau, the so-called white man. That's why you got an eagle on the back of the quarter, on the back of the dollar. It's a national bird of America. It's on all these U.S. federal military emblems. You know, we got a casino in Michigan called Soaring Eagle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So eagles all. That's the mascot for UNT.
Eagle. Oh, so it is green and white, right?
Yeah,
UNT,
the eagle.
that's right.
That's all over this. So, in other words, the Lord gonna send Esau, the so-called white man.
Yeah. USAA, that banking industry, they symbol is an eagle as well.
See? All right, next one.
All right, 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
See, it said a nation of a fierce countenance that don't regard the old or show favor to the young. That's why you got articles. Planned Parenthood being sued for billions of dollars for selling dead fetal tissue. Can you read that again?
Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 50. And it says, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
They don't regard the young or the old. And that's the characteristics of a hunter. You know, that's typically who they go after,
Yep.
the old and the young.
Yep.
Can you jump to Job 12:7?
Yep.
You know, again, that's the characteristics of a hunter. That's why women and children and the elderly, they preyed on more heavily in the society.
And also by them being sued because they've been selling dead fetal tissue. That's just Esau being that weird science, man. Weird scientist, man.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Albert Einstein.
Yep.
You know, it ain't so much as they trying to make a dollar. Well, one part, Planned Parenthood is trying to make a dollar, click book, but Esau buying it because he want to continue to experiment. And you already know more than likely they probably want more Israelite fetal tissues, man.
Yep.
So they can do research on our DNA, because that's why they think that they got it. They got everything that they need, because they finna try to collapse everything, because they got the food finna change over the bugs. They got the money about to be a currency. They got all all our DNAs. So now, like you brought out, they want to be God. You know what I'm saying? This is just them trying to further that. But we know that the Lord the Lord got to set up in the trap, though.
All right.
When we grab Job,
I was gonna say that's why too. So many of our kids get kidnapped every damn year. Nobody, they don't even look for them. Taking our organs, taking, like you said, the tissue and all that shit, man. You know, all
so
that.
all them kids, man, going missing. Like, and when I see that, bro, I just be wondering, like, where them babies at, man? Where them babies at? But we know everything gonna be revealed. You know what I'm saying? But I can only imagine what these devils will do to a child behind closed doors that they know ain't nobody coming to help. You know,
Man,
that's a sad thing, man.
Hey, that's the hunter. You know, they don't show favor to the old or regard the young. Yeah, can you grab that?
This is the book of Job, chapter 12, and verse 7. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee.
Yup. So the Lord said, you know, look at the beasts of the field, look at the animals, you know, look at the earth, and it'll teach you something.
Yep.
Meaning a lot of spiritual points can be made by looking at wildlife, such as the characteristics of a hunter. Like we just read in Deuteronomy 28-50, they won't show favor toward the young or regard the old. Hey, that's the same in the wildlife, because like the top choice of prey, you know, among the predators, you know, the lions, the hyenas, is either the young ones or the elderly that can't keep up. Or it might be an animal that's sick, so they left him behind because he gonna hold the herd back. That's typically what the predators go after. They saying with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man.
And you can also tell that by looking at the animals that something ain't right. Look, why all of a sudden the whales, you know what I'm saying, they want to attack Esau's boats. You know what I'm saying? They seals coming up on shore, you know what I'm saying, attacking Esau and stuff like that. Because the animals, they know that the animals ain't happy with who in rulership as well.
they know they ain't supposed to be out there. They in their own habitat.
Right.
All in water and
Yeah. You get a 7 again through 8.
Yeah, all right, I'll read starting at 7 again. Job 12 and verse 7. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee, or to speak, or to the earth, or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee.
All right, so you can look at all the works of the Lord and make spiritual points or learn things in the spirit, looking to them as an example. You know, the attributes of a hunter. You know, again, they pick off the old, the weak, the sick, and the young. Same with Esau, Edom. That's why it's mainly women and children that's in sex trafficking. Mainly women and children that get kidnapped or abducted. You know, they don't typically do that to no capable man. Somebody that's the weaker vessel. Somebody that can't, 100% defend themselves. Because why? That's the attributes of a hunter. you jump to Genesis 25, 25 through 27.
I got that too. 25 and 27.
Yup. And then we gonna show who this hunter is.
It says Genesis 25 and 27.
25 first.
Oh, 25? 25 through 27. Okay. Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Hey, that's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man.
Yep. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. And 27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And
See?
Jacob, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tent.
See, Esau was a cunning hunter. And then you could look at, because Esau do things, you'd be like, who in their mind would do that? A hunter would.
Right.
And you can understand a hunter and get a feel for Esau by looking at the wildlife. Just cut on Animal Planet. You're looking at Esau, in another form. A predator, a cunning hunter, preying on the sick, the women, the young, the children. Again, Deuteronomy 28 and 50, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Hey, so that's that cunning hunter.
And a hunter, like in the wild, is heartless. You see brand new baby wildebeest being born. As soon as they come out their mama, a lion and eat them right there.
Yep.
And the mama just got to mosey on down the street and run. She don't want to be part two of dinner. You know what I'm saying? And that's how these devils is. You would think, some people would think like, why they keep on shooting us down and killing us in the street? As many as voices of concern that ever went out, it ain't never stopped. You know what I'm saying? Why we the last hired and first fired? As many as concerns that have went out, you would think that would stop. It ain't never stopped. You know what I'm saying? We just need more love. Hey man, that ain't gonna cut the mustard, man. That ain't gonna get it. These devils are who they are.
Hey, that's cool.
Who the Lord intended them to be.
Right. Nothing more, nothing less.
Hey, like the brother said, you see a lion devour a wildebeest as soon as it be born, and that's also in the scriptures too. Can one of y'all get Revelation 12, 3 and 4? And again, what you just made, that was Esau. You don't get that.
You got it?
Revelation chapter 12 and 3. And it says, and there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads, 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head.
That's a metaphor for Esau, Edom. Remember the first was born red all over, called his name Esau. Ain't no coincidence, this is a red dragon.
Right.
Verse 4, and his tail grew, and a third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born.
See, and we know that they was trying to kill Yahweh Shah as soon as he be born.
Right.
It's like you made the analogy, a lion that eat a wildebeest as soon as it's born. Well, that's a characteristic of a hunter. That's Esau, Edom all the way around.
That's Planned Parenthood. They
Right here.
They want to take your baby out before it even be born.
See, back then they could only kill the baby once it was born, but Esau perfected his sword.
Yep.
We can now kill it before its birth.
Yep.
So that's a cold hunter.
And I seen an article week before last that they trying to pass a law where you can terminate your baby after it has been born.
Oh wow, so they want that shit.
Oh yeah.
I seen some where a brown couple, baby was being born, they pulled so hard to pull the baby head
off. I seen that.
See, that's
bro.
Esau, man.
I remember that.
See?
remember that.
That's crazy. That's some
And-
crazy shit.
And guess what? Through the medical, all the laws that they got set up for doctors and stuff, you ain't never heard about that lady going to jail or nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
Just
You know what I'm
paid
saying?
them some
Probably
money
get
in.
a payoff.
Yeah.
And that's it.
The payoff and shut up.
And they
See?
kept the baby head and the baby body.
And when,
right.
Yeah.
They sold it.
yeah.
You got the article.
And also when we found out about that, it had already happened.
Yep, like a year ago. or something,
Yep,
right?
a year ago.
That's how Esau do, man, dirty motherfuckers.
You don't hear nothing. But let us go steal a hamburger out of Walmart.
Nah.
It's gonna be on the news for months and months to come in.
They gonna throw our black ass under the jail.
Under the jail.
They gonna bring up stuff you did in middle school.
Right.
He cheated on the science test.
Right.
Oh, Trayvon Martin.
That's how they do. Somebody get killed. You know what I'm saying? They break up some shit from the past.
Oh, man.
Hey, but like they yanked the baby head off. Read it again. For to devour her child as soon as it be born.
Yeah.
They the hunter. All the characteristics of the hunters, you know, or the wicked. Hey, Esau eat them fit out of that. And you know, you think that that the young and the old would be special persons in a society, not with a hunter. And you can again ask the beast, they should teach thee, the earth shall declare unto thee. So you can look at wildlife and see that's the top choice of dinner. The young and the old. Same with Esau. They're gonna be picked off first.
Right, and guess what? The ultimate hunters are coming too. Right now, you know what I'm saying? They fishing. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? How about Shimmy Shai? He gonna set the record on what a real hunter is. You know? And Yahweh Shimmy Shai ain't gonna have no regard for the old, the young, the lame, the blind, unless you're a part of that precious number, man.
They say you're gonna cut off name and nephew from Babylon.
Right.
Oh, another thing I thought about too, through the spirit, like usually if you catch a lion and it start eating people, because it can't catch nothing else. You find out he either wounded, diseased, or sick. Who's wounded, diseased, and sick? That's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. So he got to prey on the young, because he can't catch those who able to flee and defend themselves.
Yeah.
That's why he prey on the women and the children and the old.
All right. I never knew that.
Yeah, they find out he either had a broken paw, had a limp, or he had teeth missing, so he couldn't latch on to, you know, something like that.
Kill something in the wild.
He was lacking.
Yeah, but enough to take down a human though.
That's Esau Edom.
Right.
He gonna get what he can get, and that's why the article is titled Planned Parenthood faces 1.8 billion federal trial for selling baby parts.
Hey, and that's funny you made that point, because I was watching the Apostle last night, and he was talking about they were talking going in on how Esau is naturally weak. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know what I'm saying, he got to kill and do all these other things, you know, to make himself feel like, you know what I'm saying, he's dominant.
Right. He is weak. Go ahead, cuz.
Just like when he was fainting in the field, he sold his fucking birthright.
I'm going there too.
I mean, how weak could you be to sell your birthright for some red pottage?
Right.
That's why when the rich motherfuckers, the ones that got all that money, that's why they say money can't buy happiness. They get some crash, something happen, they jump off of buildings, kill themselves, kill the whole damn family.
The whole household.
I mean, man.
House burned down. They can go move in their other house, but now they gonna kill their family. Genesis what?
25, 23. You know, Esau is the weak, the diseased, incapable. Disease what? He got permanent leprosy. And he weak. That's physically and mentally, just like y'all just discussed. But we gonna show he weak physically.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 25 and verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
See, it said one people gonna be stronger than the other. Meaning what? Jacob will be strong, but Esau will be weak. Hey, that's that weak, diseased, incapable, lacking, cunning hunter.
And
you gotta prey on the weak.
And that's why a lot of these racist Edomite cops, they know that they've been either beat up by Jake, or they just have
had a girl stolen.
Or just have a disdain, hatred for Jake. They go join the police force.
That too. That's why every time when it's a brown man get pulled over, they got like 4 or 5 fucking police cars.
A helicopter laying on top of his car and everything.
They can't even. They scared as fuck, bro.
Speaking of cops, look. We look over there. He turned the other way. Yeah, he turned the other way like he wasn't looking over here.
Right. Like they ain't been looking way back there, doing 15 miles an hour.
Right.
The cunning hunter. Because the cunning hunter creep up quietly.
Deceitful.
And he hoping that a piece of paper fall out my pocket. He littering. Pow, 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 pow. He He cheated on his science test, like you said.
Oh, man.
Matter of fact,
Esau, man, he straight. Think about it too. Esau, that's why the Lord chose us too, man. Esau can't take the shit that we go through, bro. We've been getting our spirits been getting fucked up for like 400 something fucking years, man, and we still here fucking fighting.
And you know what? I had heard this Edomite lady say, she was like,
Esau, man.
them damn Edomites get on my nerves, bro. They ain't pull up and start rapping until they got to the
yeah, Rhoda. See, they know what Rhoda was doing.
There you go.
They know.
Yeah, we wasn't waving at them like they needed us to.
Right.
But y'all seen this? I heard this Edomite talking. She was just like, I mean, I don't know, like how do black people survive the things that they survived? Hey man, we was built for this.
We know now.
You know what I'm saying?
It said one people be stronger than the other.
Yeah.
We was, like you say, we was built for it. We was built to last, as they would say.
Just imagine Esau being in hard bondage like we would. The suicide rate would be 99%.
Yeah, they would have been what is it? Just how they did the Native Americans. What's that? What they do to Native Americans?
Smallpox.
It's no. It's the name of it. They wiped them all out. Genocide. It would have been over, man.
Yeah. Hey, boss, another 90 killed himself overnight.
Another redneck.
Right.
You could somebody get Proverbs 1 and 11. That cop pulled up and made me think about it.
All right. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 11. And it reads, if they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause.
Hey, they lie wait for blood, you know, in the secret places.
Yep.
That's another precept, but shows you that this cunning hunter, they like to lay in wait. They like to creep up. They like to be unnoticed.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know that precept you talk about. It's right after. I would say is they sit up in the villages.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and that's how they be sitting behind a poster board. You ride by too fast, they, you know what I'm saying? They get behind you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got pulled. I got a ticket the other couple of weeks ago. The cop was sitting in the school zone. It was a construction site in the school zone. He was sitting in between all the construction and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Cunning hunter.
Yeah, you know, it's a car ain't gonna tell him to move.
Same
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
They know how they do them no-knock warrants.
Yep.
He be sleep. Next thing you know, they kicking in the wrong fucking door.
And
That
shooting
shit
somebody.
on purpose. Yeah, killing them and taking them out. They hunting them, man.
Oh, that's why they
hunting
got
our
that's why they got undercovers.
Yep.
That's like, you know, a cheetah got spots to camouflage in this environment.
Yeah.
Well, Esau got a certain appearance that'll make him go unnoticed until he right there.
We noticed that shit though. We noticed them fake ass undercover.
Hey, and hey, like the scripture say, ask the beast they shall teach thee. Well, like you said, we hip to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why the killer whales identify Esau.
Yep.
They hip to
They
him now.
hip to him.
Like, oh, we know what that is.
Oh,
After
yeah.
generations
Yeah.
of being slaughtered, same with us.
Yep.
We just get a funny feeling.
We'll be like, we know Jake ain't way out here on that boat. Let's get him, y'all.
They can't even swim out here.
Right.
They can't even swim. Shit.
That's the last shit.
Man, hold on.
Got more?
I got a couple more precepts.
Let's go.
Let's jump to okay, we already there. That's the spirit. Proverbs 11. Let's just get 12 through. Matter of fact, let's hit 11 again through 14.
Proverbs 11 and 11.
Yep. I'm gonna hit something in 11. Then we're gonna go down to 14.
All right. Proverbs 11, chapter 11, verse 11.
My bad. 1 and 11.
Oh, 1 and 11.
14.
Salaki.
Tongue twisted.
Proverbs 1 and 11 through 14.
And again, the title is Planned Parenthood faces a suit for $1.8 billion for selling dead fetal body parts.
Yeah. All right. Proverbs 1 and 11.
Just to put it back out there, you know how they always remind the public things that we did?
Yeah.
Well, we reminding the public.
Yeah.
You know, Planned Parenthood ain't owned by the Chinese or by Ham.
Right, but before you go into that, what about that article when the man donated his mom's body for research?
Wow.
And they sold it to the military, and the military used her to blow up something.
Yeah,
her
sick-
body.
for $6,000.
For $6,000.
Crazy. That's Esau though, the weakest, stupidest motherfucker on the earth, man.
Oh, that's why he sold his birthright.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, he sought to sell anything.
Hell yeah.
If he don't see that it got no use for him,
Get it out of here.
Let me sell that too.
Right.
Alright, Proverbs 1 and 11. If they say, come with us, let us lay in wait for blood. Let us lurk briefly for the innocent without cause.
They lurk for the innocent without cause. And that's why the article is titled, they facing a 1.8 billion suit for selling dead fetal body parts. Hey, ain't babies innocent? You know, not in the eyes of the Most High, in the spirit, but according to this word.
They harmless.
They ain't did nothing against Esau or this system yet. Hey, but they laying wait privily for the innocent without cause. You know, the children in the church, the Catholic Church, the school systems.
They offended Esau just by existing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because
just
Esau
by existing.
That's why Bill Gates said population growth is a scary thing. So when another person is born, they offended. Because he is as death.
And plus, he can't repopulate like us.
And what Putin is saying that he encouraging all his look at Esau league.
See, then we say he diseased, weak, incapable. Our cousin, fiance, Big Boy was moving. I know he'll move up and down the football field, the court or something. Hey, even when we weak, we still strong.
And I was just gonna say that an article I saw Putin, how they trying to do population control in Babylon the Great. Putin is urging all his citizens to have at least 8 children.
See? And
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, because what Putin want to do, he want to build up that military.
He want to build up that military just for the day of that great fight.
Just to destroy America.
I love that.
Verse 12, let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit.
That pit being America. You get entangled in this place, ain't no escape. That's when the Esau Saxons. He'll dig a pit so that a deer may fall in it. Well, that's you getting deeper and deeper entangled in the Babylon.
Covered it up with leaves and shit. 13, we shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our house with spoil.
So we shall find all precious substance. That's why we was listening to a video. They stealing cobalt and lithium from Africa, paying them pennies so they can make billions over here. That's why they came to America, stealing the gold. That's why they stole the land. Land is a resource. What proves it? Because we ain't got none. Hey, people is a resource too. That's why they took us into slavery. Or in other words, a precious substance. Well, what's another precious substance? Blood and fetal body parts.
Organs.
They can drink the blood, get high off of it. Organ harvesting. That's why you got that thing on the back of your driver's license.
You want to donate, be a donor.
Your organs is only yours as long as you live. If they want it, they're going to take it out of you, whether you check off that box or not.
And that's why if you got some serious trauma to you, if they see that you're going to be, you say you'll be an organ donor, they're not going to do everything to save you. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because your life is worth a whole bunch of thousands to them.
Say that's to be millions on the black market.
I was just going to say that. Our organs, the Israelite organs, especially ours, is worth more than anybody else's organs on this earth.
And you know why? Because our organs are stronger. What Genesis 21, 25, 23? One people should be stronger.
Than the other,
And they say then the other is talking about Esau, but stronger than the rest. Stronger than all nations, our blood, our organs.
And did y'all know that when a child is born, an Israelite child is born, you know how they cut the umbilical cord? So we found out when the child is born, you're not supposed to cut that umbilical cord right off the back because
it's still feeding nutrients.
It's feeding nutrients. So when they hurry up and cut that umbilical cord, they cut it and store it and save it.
See, and that's why too, if you want to keep the placenta from the baby, you gotta sign some shit. See, they know how important it is to us, bro.
That's how important we are.
Hey, that placenta might be.
That's dope, though. It give me goosebumps, nigga. Hey,
it give me goosebumps knowing that these devils going down, man.
Hell yeah,
Every
man.
time I see sleepy, creepy Joe Biden, I just be like, bro, you gon' get it. I got you, bro.
Thank you. My shit so finna die.
Hey, but that's why the title is.
Do that.
Oh yeah.
That's why the article was titled, they facing a 1.8 billion suit for selling baby parts. That's a precious substance. You know, that's what stem cell research was about. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
That led to the development of the hokey pokey.
See?
So, you know, like y'all was saying, he a mad scientist. If he can't, either he can experiment with it, or he can eat it, or
What about what you said? That lady eating them, what she was eating cats?
Cat shit. Hey man, that's Esau. He a true beast.
See, dung
Vile.
or shit is what it is.
Yeah.
It's meant to be on the ground.
Nah.
But to Esau, cat dung is a precious substance.
Nah.
She was at the point to die,
Yeah.
like Esau, when he sold his birthright.
She was holding the damn cat, eating the cat shit.
It looked like she was like limping over too.
Yeah, man. She was loving that shit, man.
See, like stuff that's, it's the same. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
Hey, what's trash to us is a valuable resource or a precious substance to Esau.
Yeah.
He gonna get that up off you.
Even before I came into this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, I never liked the Chinese food, bro. I never, ever got down with that.
That's one of the only things we had in Michigan, growing up.
I never, ever got down with that, bro. You know, even though I was living in Louisiana, we didn't really have too many of them.
Yeah.
But when I moved out here, I don't care how much of a cuisine they say it is. I'm good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Right.
You don't, no, I'm good, man.
The
Like,
cunning hunter.
yeah, I'm good.
You gotta make it look appetizing either to the eyes or to the ears, to distraction.
All right, verse 14. Casting thy lot among us, let us all have one purse.
So if you want to make a killing, you want to make a fortune, partake in Esau's wickedness. Take part in what he taking part in, and he gonna break you off. It's what that's saying. Cast in thy lot, meaning join us, and let us all have one purse. That's a money bag. Get the bag with us. But y'all seen the movie The Dark Knight? Remember, they used the school buses to rob the banks. They had the clowns kill each other off one by one.
And he rolled off into the sunset on the school
Had
bus.
the clowns all kill each other, so he got the bag all to himself. So Esau gonna use you up and then kill you when you done. So he ain't gotta share that purse with you.
Just like they do these entertainers for all these years. Puff Daddy, you know what
I
I'm saying?
can't stand him,
You
bro.
know, he been living the high life, right? But now look how he just diminishing. You know what I'm saying?
Bill Cosby too.
They're allowing it to happen to him.
Yeah. I don't even believe half that shit Bill Cosby did, but that's them destroying Jake, man.
Right.
Yep, straight up. Let's get Ezekiel 35. Let's get 2 real quick, then jump down to 12. And again, we getting on Esau the cunning hunter, who sold dead fetal parts and facing a $1.8 billion suit. For those who may tune in later,
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
and on Mount Seir, Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Showing you the context of what Ezekiel 35 is going into.
You said jump to 12?
Come hear the word, brother. Come hear the word.
Like verse 12. And thou shalt know that. Want to wait?
Yeah, we'll wait.
Today's the Sabbath day.
It's really supposed to go by off the new moon because see, they changed our schedule. The schedule that we had as Israelites when we was in, the Lord brought us up out of Egypt, ain't the same calendar they using today.
Right.
So if you just designated it to one day, Saturday is right sometimes based on the cycle of the new moon,
Right.
but other times it's gonna be off.
Right.
It changes.
The Israelites, you been hearing about that?
Yeah, man. Honestly, I believe I am. I'm cool. I be seeing y'all, man, and some be telling me come talk to y'all one day. You know what I mean?
Hey, today was that day, man. Today was that day. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says that man's goings are of the Lord. So you just got our work, right?
Esau goofy.
I know I'm on break right
You
now.
on break? Well, you just left your break, gonna go for a stroll, right?
Oh yeah, I live right down the street.
Hey, you thought you was going straight to the house, but the Lord had you walk by here, and you know what I'm saying? You
Right.
your feet.
What you want me to grab? What you want me to grab?
Grab the 12 try. How long you got on break? We ain't trying to hold you.
About 4 minutes.
4 o'clock. So
So
got
4
me back and forth.
All right, so this would be the 12 tribes here. The African Americans. Yeah, the African Americans, the Latin Americans, and the Native Americans.
I can take a picture of this.
Hey, yeah, bro.
Yeah. Grab that one too, man.
This one? Man, grab them all out.
All right.
We
So that's all.
Yeah, my mom did.
You did?
Yeah.
and we right here every Saturday. So you see us next week. You know,
You ain't gotta
grab
pull it out his phone, then.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so pretty much, hey, this is what the world calls us: Black, African American, Mexican. That's not in the Bible. But you know the Lord created all people. So what did he call them people? Well, the 12 tribes of Israel, this is us in the scriptures.
Right.
You know, when you read these, that's these people here. Hey, right now, this say Judah. Hey, but now what do it say?
Jew.
Hey, we the real Jews, so that's what Kanye West and Kyrie Irving was going on about. They bugged out, they don't really know nothing, but it was some truth what they were saying, you know. We the people, those Israelis that's over there fighting and going to war, they don't belong there. Hey, so the Lord about to kill them up out the land, and he gonna place us in there. Do you know about Moses in Egypt?
Briefly.
So the Israelites, they was in captivity in the land of Egypt. In other words, slavery. And the Lord destroyed Egypt to free his people. Well, America is spiritual Egypt. That's why you got the pyramid on the back of the dollar. And this is the place of our captivity. The Lord gonna destroy this place to bring us up out of here. And he
that's
gonna
why, man, that's why I be hearing in my intuition, man, I need to leave America.
see. So
Hearing that, yo.
can you get my
About it is, man. I'm about to really become on some real, some money, right? I'm about to get up out of America, man. Outta here.
Let me
Hold on, please.
let me get a few precepts for you, because that's the mindset of a lot of our people when they find out this place is wicked. But the white man's influence is worldwide.
Right.
Because
Worldwide,
so in Deuteronomy 28, verses 15 through 68. Matter of fact, my bad. You get Deuteronomy 28, 15. We're gonna break that, then we're gonna hit 16.
You said Michael what?
Before that, can you get Revelation 18 to 4?
All right.
These curses, they everywhere. They ain't just in America.
Yeah.
So check this out. When the Lord brought us out of Egypt, he said, you know, when he gave us the laws, he said, you obey me. Matter of fact, can you hit one first?
Deuteronomy 28:1.
Yeah.
Revelation 18 to 4.
All right. I'm going to read it. Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of earth.
So the Lord said, you obey my voice, everything I command you, I'm going to set you on high above all people. And matter of fact, let me get this too, to show why that's important. Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people on the face of the earth. We know we special, we gifted, the most talented, the strongest. We can take the most pain and suffering. We can make something out of nothing. So we're a special people. America told us all men was created equally. We all bleed red. That ain't true. The Lord said we above all people. The Lord also said, you obey my voice, I set you above all people. Well, why we at the bottom? Can you hit 28 and 15?
Yeah.
Check this out, bro.
Yo, the thing about it is, that's exactly what's going on right now. He's what he's doing right now, man. He's taking everything, stripping everything from me to give me the world, yo. I'm about to get the world, man. You know what I'm saying?
You say he's stripping you of everything that you
Strip me from everything, man. I had a wife, man. My wife, she passed away. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole family, me, my wife, and my dog. They both passed away, man. They both passed away. And he told me, I took all that from you to get back to me. Cause I think about it is I lost my way. You know what I'm saying? For a little while.
The Lord chastises
You know what I'm
those that
saying?
he loves. So when we go through things, that's the Lord really extending his love to you. You know what I'm saying? If you got a person riding around here right now in a Bentley, don't got no recollection of what's going on, and he gonna die. You know what I'm saying? He gonna perish for that.
Well, the thing is, you know, you say you had lost your way. You know, really our way is incorrect. If it ain't the scripture, it's supposed to be the Lord's way.
Right.
Can you get that 28:15? This
Right.
is
That's why I go with the Lord's intuition, man.
Oh.
I don't go with my own intuition no more.
Okay, bet.
You know what
That's
I'm
why
saying?
you're here too, though.
And this is some pictures to go with the talk. You know, this is Mary. Mary wasn't a white woman. the Messiah, here, King David, Moses, even the holy angels.
Started from us, man. Everything started from us.
But check this out.
Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and do all his commandments and his statutes which I had commanded thee to this day, that all the curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the Lord said, you don't listen, all these curses gonna come upon you. So he said, if you listen, I'm gonna put you on top. Or in other words, you don't listen, these curses gonna put you on the bottom. That's why Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabs, they come over here and rise to the higher and higher while we sink lower and lower. Let's get 16. Let's show one of the curses.
16. Deuteronomy 28:16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Who cursed in the city? In the ghettos, the slums, police brutality, black on black crime, Mexican on Mexican crime. They drop off drugs in our community. We sell them to our people, destroy our people. Then they take us to jail. They drop guns in our community.
It was cursed in the slave field.
The tobacco field, the cotton field, the sugarcane field.
Everywhere.
We was the ones cursed in the city, cursed in the field.
Matter of fact,
Keep going.
let me scroll down. It's in the 40s, I think. Matter of fact, let's hit 48.
If you don't look at it, yo, you're gonna miss it.
Oh yeah.
If you don't see it, you're gonna miss it, bro.
And it's kind of like you walking by, you know what I'm saying? Me and you had made eye contact. We spoke to each other. You look back again. Then you look back again. I said, hey, man told me to tell you, hey, man, come here to work. I didn't see you walk past her a couple of times.
Check this out real quick. Side note. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. So in your heart, your mind, you can think what you got planned, but it's really the Lord that's moving you.
Right.
That's why you
so
over
crazy.
here.
I was supposed to have a break at 4, but I got it at 3.
Oh, see?
You know what I'm saying?
See?
My break's supposed to be at 4 o'clock, but I got it at 3 o'clock.
And we out here.
You know what I'm saying? That's how, man, that's how it works, man. And everything being put in place for you. You know what I'm saying? Everything is placed in for you, man.
How about some y'all shocked can be trying to deal with you.
Right.
You know, he could be trying to deal with you.
Instead of his arm.
I'm gonna get you some more of these curses. Deuteronomy 28:48. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. You Google search images, yoke of iron, you're gonna see so-called African Americans and Native Americans with these yokes of iron on their neck. Not the white man, not the Chinese, not Africans either. You know, all black people ain't the same. That's a lie that the white man told us. All black people the same, but all white people different. See how they do? All white people really come from Esau. This is another curse. 28:41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, but they shall go into captivity. So in the slave, when we was in slavery, you know, as soon as our babies was born, we could walk, it was taken from us and sold to the next slave master. This is the point right here. You know, we came to America on slave ships. A lot of us was already here though. Us coming on slave ships is in the Bible. That's part of the curses. Then the curses, it's a long list, but the slave ships, that's the last one. Can you read 28:68? Only got part of it right here.
Yeah. Deuteronomy 28:68.
And it's the curses that we read that we know we the Lord's people. I mean, we got pictures, but we got scripture to go with it. Everybody don't fit this.
Did you know us coming over here on slave ships was in the Bible?
Well, I wasn't aware.
That's why, that's a good point to read. Though.
Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Let's break it down, bro. Hear this real. Let's break it down a little more. Get that part up to ships.
All right.
Because remember what we said earlier, with Moses and his people in Egypt, there was a captivity or slavery.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Lord said he's going to bring us again into Egypt with ships. The Lord took us out of Egypt, we went out on foot. You know, so Exodus 22.
I got it already. All right, this is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
When the Lord says Exodus, he want to talk about take us into Egypt. It wasn't literal Egypt. We'll show it.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means house of bondage, a house of slavery. So when the Lord says, I will take you into Egypt with ships, he said, I will take you into bondage or into slavery with ships. And then it says, oh, and the Lord shall bring thee again into Egypt with ships, and there you should be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, other words, slaves. And the Lord told us we be sold to our enemies. Christianity, this ain't got nothing to do with the church. Church tell you we should all be one. That ain't what the Bible say. The Lord says that his people got enemies. That's who he was sold to. And how we know America is that Egypt that we came to by ships, or the house of bondage is a pyramid on the back of the dollar. Why else is a pyramid right there? See, the people that sold us into slavery, that's like a slap in the face. These niggas have never figured this out. But with the scriptures, we get understanding. Now we done figured out everything by the Holy Spirit.
It's cryptic.
Yeah, right, that's it.
The Bible is cryptic.
Yeah.
Precept on precept, line up on line. Here a little, there a little.
Through symbolism. You can Deuteronomy 28, I think maybe 49.
If you don't have that discernment, you're gonna miss it, man.
Yep.
If the Lord dealing with you,
Everything y'all saying right now, it's all making sense.
Yeah, see?
What's going on in my experience, man.
Yep.
And I was the same way as you. The same look on your face. I had that same look on my
Everything
face.
started flashing, ching, ching.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, yo.
The Lord stirring up your memories.
12 and 10.
Because we already knew these things.
I already knew.
John 14:26. About to show y'all what y'all just said.
14:26, yeah. Yeah, that one's always in my algorithm, yo.
Okay. Let's get it real quick.
The book of John, chapter 14, and verse 26. But the Comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you.
So the Holy Spirit that teaches these things is the Holy Spirit that's making you remember this stuff. Because you once knew it. Meaning we've been here before. The Bible talks about regeneration, what the world calls reincarnation.
Right. Yeah, man, I live many lives, man.
We all
live
have
many lives, man.
I think it's
we
think
all
it's
have been
12
here
and 10.
before. But the Lord
Deuteronomy
that woke us
12
up in
and 10,
these
Roman
latter
12.
days, and he's sealing the elect. It's only a certain amount of people who gonna come back to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Of course, we don't use the words God and Jesus.
My bad, 10 and 12.
They're not the true names.
There wasn't no James back then. There wasn't no James.
Exactly.
There you go.
There wasn't no James back in the day.
And then it wasn't no J's in the original King James Bible either.
Yeah.
It was pronounced Jesus, something like that.
Yeah.
That's why you say Jesus in Spanish. But check this out. Since you know you're an Israelite, it don't stop here. All right, check this out.
All right, Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy power require of thee?
Right there. What does the Lord require? Now you know you're an Israelite, you got to take action.
Yep. But to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with thy soul.
To fear him, to serve him, and to love him, that's done by you seeking now. We're going to write down our channels for you.
Yeah.
So you can continue to seek and learn. So that's you got to seek him, that's one thing. You said something about leaving America, I'm going to show you something. Can you get Revelation 18:4? So, like we got one of the curses, you should be cursing the city, cursing the field. That's not limited to America. You go to China, they're going to call you a nigger over there too. We seen videos of it. You go to Australia, you're going to be racially profiled. You know what I'm saying? That it don't matter where you go because the curse is going to follow us. But I know you trying to depart. It is the way you depart, but let's get this.
All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plague.
It says come out of her. Who is this her? Lady Liberty, America.
Babylon the Great.
Because the whole world is being westernized now. So that's why you got McDonald's over there in Egypt. A McDonald's in Africa now.
You got the LGBT community all over the world.
See, everybody's being Americanized. So Lord said come out of her. that don't mean literal, but mentally or spiritually.
Yeah.
Meaning, because what it say? It says right. It says that you not partake of her sins. Meaning, the ways that the people go off, being influenced by America, Christianity, or they don't believe in no God,
Celebrating
LGBTQ
holidays.
holidays too. They're lover for money, because it's a love for money. That's the root of all evil. Can you read that again?
Right.
Come out of her, my people, so that you don't partake of her sins.
That's why all these fast food places, man, they got, see, red and yellow. Those are the low vibrational frequencies. You know what I'm saying? The root chakra and the solar plexus, those are the low vibrational frequencies. They want to keep you at a low vibration.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to keep you.
Yeah, the
The
music.
music and everything.
Yep.
I'm a musician as well, but I just put out my EP called The Journey of Love. And basically what it's about, just love back to self. You know what I'm saying? Giving love to thyself.
And that's why we out here. So now people the word. The Lord said to Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep. And we will be the sheep of the Lord. Yep.
Right. I tell you too, man, I'm a shepherd, man. I tell y'all, man, I'm a shepherd. For real, I can feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it in my gut, man. That's why I've been seeing y'all in my algorithm.
Yeah.
Every time, you know what I'm saying? It's a reason. Like, and then, you know, the thing about it is, like, my intuition was like, man, you're gonna talk to them one day. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. I didn't know when. Today was that day, yo. Like, how the way everything's structured and everything changed. It was like,
Let's read that just one more time. Let's get that one. So you got to seek the Lord. When that you're an Israelite, you also got to come out this place. So the things that everybody else do, you can't do those things.
yeah, you
The
gotta
things.
walk through this. You gotta walk through the hair-like fibers and sticky like substance. You gotta walk through it.
All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
So don't be partakers with the people of the world, so that you don't receive all her plagues. Because plagues is coming to America. You jump to verse 8 real quick. We're going to show you what them plagues are.
Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh thy power, who judgeth her.
Death, mourning, and famine. So the Lord about to put to death the majority of the people of the earth. But then it said her plagues, meaning America, it says she shall be utterly destroyed with fire. That fire gonna come by nuclear missiles. It ain't the ground opening up in a place called hell. The fire gonna come from above, so you know who sent it. When the Lord sends stuff, it comes from above.
The earth is gonna split.
Well,
It's gonna split.
the earth.
It's gonna be like consciously. What I mean, the earth is gonna split consciously.
Okay.
You know, people gonna live in their heaven, and then people gonna live in their hell consciously.
It's good to say that too.
We living in hell right now.
So hell is us being in a low place. But on the flip side, what we gonna get? The Lord about to take us out of this situation and do what? Set us back on high. It's gonna be our heaven. And what? It's gonna be their hell, because they're gonna be in slavery under us. We're gonna show you that in a minute.
Hell is a condition played out on earth.
Can you get Michael 14 real quick? My bad.
It's all in the mind. It's all in the consciousness, man. Wow.
Okay, now what's the other one? Michael 2 and 10. My bad. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, arising and depart.
Yeah.
All right, this is the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10.
It's kind of the same thing.
And it reads, have we not all one Father?
Damn, hold on. You said Michael 2 and 10?
Is it 1 and 10?
2 and 10. Arise ye and depart. For this is not your rest.
Okay, grab it real quick.
All right, Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted.
My bad.
It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
So America is, we not put here to get comfortable.
Yeah.
This is a captivity. It's a punishment from the Most High. The Lord said don't get comfortable because it's going to destroy you. It's polluted. It's not just talking about with the food, the music, the water, the chemtrails. It's polluted with wickedness, meaning the way people think. They believe
Everything.
they believe in the white Jesus.
Man.
They believe in the white Jesus. They're a lover of money. People think that America gonna go on forever. Just thinking America gonna go on forever, that's gonna get you killed with the Most High.
Here hear us being the chosen people of the Lord, and we got some of our people want to be like the so-called white man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got our sisters
Yeah.
putting blonde hair in their head trying to look like a white woman.
Green eye contacts.
Yeah.
The scripture said, don't. It says, if he not thy oppressor, and don't choose none of his ways. We're supposed to be different. Because what it say, the Lord chose us to be a special people, then we'll be different from everybody else. Like, them your work clothes. You may got a special outfit, a special pair of clothes.
I really do.
You're not gonna wear that to work.
I have a scarf that I always wear every time I get out. I wear the scarf, man, and it's crazy how I got that too. You know what I mean?
But you ain't gonna wear the good stuff to work and get all
Specialty.
this stuff. It's
Yeah.
special to you. That's how we are to the Lord.
Yeah.
We are special people. Some people might not can't see it because we at a lower state because we did go off. We did disobey the blessed. I mean, what he said, he'll bless us if we keep his law, statutes, and commandments. But we didn't, so we had to be cursed.
Now it's time to break those generational curses. It's time to break them.
That's a real thing. Generational curses is in the
we
scripture.
can make our ancestors proud.
It's 3:31. How much time you got?
So I got till 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, look, man, it's 777.
I can't make the
Yeah, it's God's number, yo.
You straight up.
It's the Lord's number.
Check this out, bro. Because you were saying we want to show you that it don't matter where you go, the curse is gonna follow, and that it's not so much we gotta leave physically, but psychologically, like you said. But America is gonna be the main place where the deliverance happens.
Right.
We gonna show this real quick.
Micah chapter 4, verse 10. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travaileth, for now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field.
Real quick, we said we should go out of the city, we should go into the field. The city would be the holy city, Jerusalem. Well, we fled out of Jerusalem and went to Africa. So that was the field. So when Jerusalem was destroyed by the Romans, that, I don't know if you know about Negro land, that's why that was a kingdom going back into North Africa some hundreds of years ago. Look up Negro land on Google, it's one word. That's the field. Let's continue.
All right. And it says, and thou shalt go even to Babylon.
It says we should go even to Babylon,
Which is America.
which is America. So we're gonna leave the holy city, be in North Africa, and then from there we're gonna go even farther to America, Babylon. This is the point.
There thou shalt be delivered.
It says there thou shalt be delivered.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be delivered out of America.
Yeah.
So like going somewhere don't matter, and the Lord gonna take us up out of here.
And
But
throughout the four corners.
four corners of the earth too.
That's why none of this
14.
9 to 5 stuff don't really matter, yo.
Nope.
None of this stuff that
The
we
Lord about
doing
to shut this down.
don't matter.
Nope.
It don't matter, yo. Only thing that matters is your spirit, man. That's what matters, man. And having that connection
Yeah.
with the Most High, that's what matters, man.
The Bible is the plug. You know, the plug is into the power source.
Right, man. That's it's a code book. It's a code
Right, yeah.
book, man.
Hey, guess what? You know that brand Fubu?
Right.
For us, by us.
Yeah.
This book was written by us, for us. It wasn't meant for the white man to figure out. It wasn't for the Chinese person to hold. It was written for us in the past and code for us to decipher it in the future, which is really an escape plan up out of here.
It's an escape plan.
Uh-huh.
It's an escape plan, bro.
Oh,
It's all
Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth. Well, we gonna leave.
He only left you basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Yeah,
Yeah, Holy Bible.
yeah.
That's beautiful. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 14.
Something that you said.
Therefore, behold, said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
So we're not gonna talk about Egypt no more. That was the first Exodus, the first deliverance. We're gonna talk about something else. Let's see what that is.
But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
See, we're gonna talk about how the Lord brought us out from the land of the north, North America.
And from all the lands whither he had driven me. And I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
So the Lord is going to take us from the land of the north and everywhere else we were scattered, which we were scattered through slave ships that we just read, not just to America, but to Europe. They had a sub-Saharan slave trade where they was taking us from Africa and shipping us east, you know, to India, to the Middle East. So it's Negroes out there too. We all over. They just don't want you to know that.
Yeah, it's all of us. We're all over the world. We're all over the world, bro.
So yeah, and the Lord gonna deliver us from all these places wherever we go. So you can go somewhere, it's not gonna change. Hey, but you seek the Lord and you be part of the elect, wherever you may be, the Lord gonna take you up out of here.
Right.
Revelation
15 and 16.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, this is exactly what I needed, man.
Yes, sir. I
Because
know
I
that
was like,
feeling.
man, I'm getting tired of all this deception. I'm tired of all this deception around me, yo. And that's what I said. I was talking to the folks. I said, man, I'm tired of deception, man. Show me. I really need to know the truth, man. Like really the truth that's within me, yo. And then bam, this is it, man. Like I feel good about this, man.
That's good. That's good. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Like for real, yo. I knew it, yo. It just, I knew it.
Yeah. And that's it.
Man, I'm a real passionate person. So that's all good.
That's how he is as a man.
I knew it, man. I knew it.
We got flavor. Check this out because eat cheese and think it's a joke. So you know the 10 plagues for Egypt? The Lord gonna bring plagues to America. It just summarizes them. Because going to work, going into the stores to buy food, enjoying your weekend, that's about to come to an end. Yeah. We saw it with the first pandemic.
Right.
Well, the next one gonna be way worse.
Man, he set all of us down to get back right.
That's what it was.
And what everybody was doing, going out.
Bullshitting more.
Yeah, not paying attention.
And that's why he shut down the churches.
Yeah,
he shut down the churches.
He shut down the whole world.
But left the liquor stores open. This your choice. You gonna seek and study for yourself, or you gonna go to the liquor store and continue doing what you're doing.
Right.
But check this out.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 18 and
My
verse.
bad. Revelation 18 to 6. My bad, I'm getting tongue twisted.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 6. Reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup when she hath filled to her double.
My bad. That's that her talk about America. So all the wickedness she did is gonna come back to her double. The Lord repays back double. I think it's 7 is what I'm looking for.
Right, 7. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow.
So these Americans never think they'll see a dark day. And this place is gonna go on forever. The Lord saying how much she lived deliciously and glorified herself, give her so much torment and sorrow. So for all the good things that the people got, the Lord about to reward them double in misery. So no food. There's gonna be real killer diseases on the loose. There's gonna be real purges and riots in the streets. And it's the same in the world order out of chaos. This was coming, Revelation 13
The
to
only
16.
people who gonna be protected is the
16
elect.
or 5?
Yep.
God gonna make a way for them.
16.
Gonna be
Yep.
protected.
All right.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, yo. I know it, man.
So that's why it's important for you to come back to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding before the doors of mercy close. So right now, us being out here is the Lord. It's not us doing it. It's the Lord extending His hand to the ones that He wants to get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because a time is coming where He gonna remove His prophets off the highways and hedges. You ain't gonna have an opportunity to get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So whatever beliefs you have, wherever your knowledge is, that's gonna be where you at. So if you ain't came back to the Lord and start calling on Him in true faith and sincerity, in the time of Jacob's trouble and the hour of temptation, you know what I'm saying? The Lord got a reward coming. He got a reward for the righteous. He got a reward for the wicked. Those that take heed and listen, you know what I'm saying? He got a reward for you. Those who don't listen, He got a reward for you as well.
The other day, man, I was just chilling, just with myself, meditating, man. And I, you know, like my intuition just told me that it's coming. Everything that has been taken from me, I'm about to get it back double time, man.
That's how He did Job.
Look at Job.
Like
Job,
took everything
he
away
lost
from
his
Job.
kids, his wife, and all his cattle.
I've been with my wife since I was 13. I'm 28 now. She passed away when I was 26. I've been with her for 13 years.
Is your whole grace and mercy 144?
Yeah.
Goosebumps, yeah, that's the spirit.
Yo.
Dude, that's good. You was able to, you took heed to come by here and stop and get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The Lord could be dealing with you. This could be the beginning. We all had that one day when we heard these same scriptures. We heard the same precept, but it wasn't just the precept. It was the Lord extending His hand out.
And how do you know the Lord dealing with you? If this information resonates with you, if it makes sense, you because. It's other of our own people. We
I'm connecting the dots, yo.
We just had a sister. She said she don't believe in none of this. Nothing.
The brother tried to get her to come listen.
But the thing about it is, it's not about what you believe. It's about what you know. It's not about what you believe. It's about what you know.
Well, it is about what you believe, because what you believe is gonna reconcile with the things you know, the information you can obtain. I understand what you're saying, but it's definitely about what you believe, because we gotta believe on these in true faith and sincerity. But I know what you mean, though. I know exactly what you're trying to say. But yeah, brother, it's a beautiful thing that you crossed back through here. You could have went to the crib for your hour lunch break. Boom, came back. We probably would have been gone, or we could have still been here. But you took that step. It was like, you know what? Yeah, let me see what they got.
This is the third time. This is the third time.
Third time the charm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You got our name wrote down?
Is yours 144 at the end?
Yeah.
Let me write that real quick.
No, it's on there. Oh, okay. No, you ain't got it. So when you just look up our channels, you're gonna see our videos. You're gonna see us out here. Or you might see us somewhere else, man. Subscribe to them channels, man. So, you know what I'm saying? You can start getting this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You heard it for a reason.
Yeah, and honestly, I really feel like I'm here, not feel, but I know that I'm here to spread the word as well. Because everywhere I go, man, it's like that's what I do. You know
the top way of serving the Lord is spreading the word. Hey, Lord willing, hey, time's up, but you could be out here, with us, reading, being built up, live in person.
On the comment board, you could be, while we live, see those people right there? You know what I'm saying? You could be on the comment board saying shalom to us, letting us know that you on the comment board. We see you, right? You know?
Right. But this was coming because the dollar about to collapse, bricks about to go live, the dollar gonna be toilet paper. And they're gonna bring a new digital currency. That's why cryptocurrencies are booming. That's the wave of the future. But it's not gonna be Bitcoin and Ethereum. The government got a cryptocurrency that they about to unleash on the world. They're gonna have complete control of it. But how do you get a digital currency? How do you store it? Let's get this real quick.
Now we have the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
This is the mark in the right hand. That's the mark in the forehead. We all know that dude, Elon Musk. He just got FDA approval to start putting brain chips in people. You can sell up on Google. And the microchip right here, that's going to be your digital wallet. That's what's going to hold the cryptocurrency that the U.S. government is coming with after the dollar collapse.
And there's going to be a lot of people falling into it.
Thousands of people already lined up. These people already got it.
If you look Sweden, a lot of people already, so it's not going to be no money. You wave your hand to pay.
Whole Foods, they already using it over. The Whole Foods out there where I live, these people already paying with their palm. And the Whole Foods.
17.
They don't even know.
Check this out.
They don't even know, man.
Now we have verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
So you're not going to be able to buy food or water or pay your bills unless you get that mark. So what you going to do? That's why it's important to seek the Lord now so that you can know what He's going to do for you in these times and that you can actually believe. Because you can just say we believe, now that's beautiful. We all got, it's part of us to believe anyway, but you actually need to read these accounts in the scriptures or at least know what the stories, how they played out, that make your belief even stronger.
Read this for me. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 119, and start at verse 59. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto the testimony. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
Hey, so upon hearing this word, you're going to drop everything you're doing. We don't mean quit your job. You gotta take care of yourself, but
absolutely.
Like all the extracurricular.
That's crazy why you said it, because I was looking over there like,
I I just realized it's right there.
Don't
I
say-
keep
don't
looking
say-
over there.
Don't say his name, his job, or anything.
Cover your
Yeah, it's good. But yeah, I was just like,
So yeah,
I'm about to go home.
Hey, I feel like that every day. I know what you mean, bro.
Yeah.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Just keep holding on.
We gotta keep holding on.
Yeah, just keep holding on.
so yeah, you know, you're not gonna your extracurricular time, your leisure time, you're not gonna waste it on BS now. You're gonna start making time to read, maybe watch a certain number of lessons or videos a day. We also do sit-down lessons where you can see stuff on the screen that matches with what the scriptures say. The testimony, it could just be you being a believer. You coming out of the world, you seeking the Lord, you reading, or it could be like, yo, I want to spread the word and teach as well. You know, it's levels with the testimony.
Yeah.
So, but that's what that is show. But with that mark of the beast, you know, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell. How are they gonna force people to take it? There's gonna be no food in the stores. They're gonna starve people. So a lot of people gonna just, man, I want something to eat. I'm going through it. I'm gonna get that chip. Those who don't take it, let's see what happens. You get Revelation 20 and 4.
All right. Now we got the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse
saying,
4.
It's saying a lot, but listen carefully, Vic. I'll re-emphasize the main points.
All right, and it says, and I saw the thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Jesus, which is Yahweh Shai in Hebrew, and for the word of God.
So the souls of them who are beheaded, and the head chopped off by a guillotine.
And which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach, which is Christ, which is Hamashiach in Hebrew, 1,000 years.
So the souls of the people that was executed because they didn't receive the mark of the beast. So they could be killing people, sparing none who don't receive that mark. If we of the elect, the Lord gonna save the majority of us out of that. But some of us gonna have to prove our faith to the Most High to die refusing the mark. The scriptures tell us those who die for the truth, they're gonna be resurrected. We're not gonna say resurrected, they're gonna be translated into a new body, you know, right after they die. So you're gonna die in this body to wake up in a new one, which is part of the testament. The holy angels, they got immortal bodies. That's a blessing that's saved up for us. We're gonna be angels or gods here on the earth.
We're already angels.
That's why they got the X-Men, the Avengers, the Marvels. That's our story.
Don't have power. The Lord's gonna give certain men powers in the last days. You know, so that's why it's important. I keep harping on it's important to get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because think about all the people who the Lord ain't gonna save. They kids, they wives, they husbands,
The elderly.
the
The Lord don't
elderly.
care.
There's gonna be people dying from all types of death, diseases, judgment. People's stomach touching their back. And the scripture says the word it's better for you to die by the sword than to die by starvation. The Lord finna take this word out throughout the four corners of the earth. It's gonna be a famine of the word and also a famine of food and bread. But the people who the Lord is dealing with don't have nothing to worry about. Divine intervention is gonna step in. The Lord is gonna take care of those people. No matter how ugly it get, He gonna save you out the fire.
Acts 25. Before you get that, let me get this real quick. This is how bad it's about to
What
be.
time you got?
3:49.
Okay.
We're about to wrap it up.
We got 11 minutes. We good?
All right, so check this out. All right, Jeremiah 25 and 33. In the slain of the Lord. It says the Lord's body count. No, not the devil. The slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth to the other. They shall not be lamented, nor gathered, nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. So who the Lord about to kill, it's going to be from one end of the earth to the other. The Lord said they're going to be dung on the ground like cow poop. It says that they're not going to be lamented or buried. Ain't nobody going to be crying for you. Ain't nobody going to bury you. Because anybody who would cry or bury for you, they're going to be dead with you. So that's how serious it's about to get out here. 1 and 5.
It's gonna be
Blood,
it's gonna be bodies everywhere.
Yep, check this out.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 5. Behold ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told to you.
The Lord gonna do something that you won't be able to believe until you actually see it happen. But you can read about that in the scriptures through the different stories to be like a faith booster too. I know the Lord did this in this situation, so expect that, from Him if you are a faithful believer.
He gonna work a work so powerful, even though we telling you he gonna do it. It's gonna be so powerful, you still ain't gonna be able
Pop your head gonna pop.
Your head gonna
I
pop.
already know, man. Hey, yo, my head pop every day. I get downloads every day, man. And people be looking at me like I'm delirious or like I'm crazy. I've been called crazy my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Because I always had that discernment, yo. Even as a kid, I always knew there was something more than this.
Yeah. Think
You know
about
what I'm
how crazy they think we is standing on this corner saying we dress like Power
They
Rangers.
probably think we ignorant. You see, we going into heavy information.
But you know what? It don't matter what they think.
Nope. We gonna be looking at them like they crazy when they stomach touching their back.
What's that scripture? We have to be a fool for the Lord's sake.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why everywhere I go, I spread love, man. I spread light. I spread love and light. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know how to handle that. A lot of people look at me like I'm crazy or something, but it's not that. It's not me. You know what I'm saying? It's not me doing this. It's the Lord doing this, man. He's working through me to get to whoever this person that I'm talking to at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying?
If you put foolishness and then scroll down, it'll be somewhere to do. Check this out real quick, bro. This is the penalty for not getting an RFID. This is the penalty. They gonna kill you if you don't get it. When if you get it, the Lord gonna kill you. Let's see how he gonna kill you.
Revelation 14:9-10. And it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or his image, and received his mark in his forehead or his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
So they're gonna be tormented with fire and brimstone. That's not hell. Ain't no place on the ground. If it was, the white man would have found it already. They've been throwing us down there.
Already been doing it.
Already been doing it. But check this out. The lake of fire. So hell ain't what they say it is in the church, but the lake of fire is the lake of fire right here.
Yeah, we're already in it.
Yup. Let me show you why. We're gonna go to the book of Psalms 58:7. I'm gonna have you look with me. It says, "Let them melt away as waters." So the Lord is gonna melt this place with the nuclear missiles. So let them melt away as waters, which run continually when he bendeth his boat to shoot his arrows. The arrows are the nuclear missiles. It's reading the code. And that's why right here, that's why right here, we got the nuclear missile with an arrow. So let them melt away as waters when he bent up the boat to shoot his arrows. So that's how America becomes a lake of fire. Everything we see on the surface, the Lord gonna melt it with the nuclear destruction. Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, the Middle East, even Europe, America's own allies, they all gonna shoot their nuclear missiles to America. Why? Because every dog got its day, right? America, the big dog.
Days are over.
Yup. So this is how America becomes a lake of fire. Actually going to the salvation, because the Lord gonna cause us to go up. When we look down, we're gonna see the Gulf of Mexico. We're gonna see the Great Lakes of Michigan. You're gonna see America, the shape of it was gonna be completely covered in fire and lava. So the lake of fire, that's speaking from an aerial view when you're looking down at the space being burnt up. And we're gonna get salvation, which, Lord willing, we see you next time, or you hit us in the comments, we'll give you some links. We're gonna get salvation by what the world calls UFOs.
We are UFOs. We are aliens.
Yeah, we aliens.
Yep, the Lord said, yep. So
Came on slave ships, leaving on spaceships.
meaning what? The rest of the people, they originate here in the earth, but the Lord's people, we was here before the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning of time, the beginning of everything.
So we really angels in fleshly bodies.
Right.
So
Angels
technically,
are messengers from God.
Yup, and
That's
so-
what angels are. That's what we are, messengers.
and what the world calls UFOs, they're actually called chariots.
Okay.
Chariot is another word for vehicle.
Right.
So the Lord has vehicles too. You know,
Right.
where do we get the idea to make vehicles? You know, it ain't nothing new. So,
Right.
and that's why the white man in the Pentagon is so scared.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no aliens flying them, it's superpowered black men.
The
Black
hierarchy-
Superman.
The hierarchy
Black
of all
Adams.
this shit is
Yup.
wow.
It's 3:55, brother. We don't want to impede over
No,
that.
no, you good. You good, Joe.
These are our YouTube channels, man.
Yes,
Heart
man.
of David, 144. Hope, Grace, and Mercy, 144. Yasher Allah, 144. I kind of got close with the letters. That's YASHARA.
Yeah, I got you.
144. And I got a couple channels I bounce around. You scroll, they'll pop up.
I was just finna say, put it in your wallet.
Yeah, yeah, I already know.
Hey, that's the real money.
Yeah, that's the real money you putting in your wallet right now, man.
I already know. Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Yo, hey man, my name's Trey Javu, man.
Man, I'm Kalal, man. So good to meet you, brother.
Man,
I'm
it's
a
good
brother
to
live.
meet again. Good to meet again.
Yeah,
We gonna be out here,
That's
bro.
how I
Bro,
live.
we gonna be out here.
Trey Javu, man.
Every Saturday
You
we
work
out
every
here.
Saturday, or you
It shifts every week.
We'll see you, bro.
Oh yeah, man, we will, bro.
You know where we at. We know where
Hey,
you at,
man,
bro.
you know where we
Hey,
go.
man, it was beautiful, man. Hey, if you ain't go to the house and get fed, you can't even got fed by the words of the Lord.
man.
There you
You
go,
know what I'm saying?
Hey, have a good day, man.
All right now, brother.
We can let's do a sit down listen, like we're live together. We already at 2 hours.
I know, yeah. Yeah, that's the best.
I turned y'all camera so you can be part of the listen.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cause you know for a while our camera was just wasn't even on each other.
Hey, Shalom to the brother Kahawam Lab. Daughter Yahweh say, thank you for that information about the banks closing, the Chase banks, because that's what she bank at. So, yeah. So, hey, that was beautiful. And that's the dynamic. The Lord had a completely non-believer and sent, what appears to be a true believer.
And
So,
the brother he walked by, we spoke, and when he got to that corner, he was waiting on the light, but he kept on looking back. The Spirit told me to tell him, hey man, come hear the word. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he came up here.
hey, the light could have turned green. The Lord had to stay there. So, you know what I'm saying? So,
I done seen him a few times out here, just passing through. I didn't know he worked back there, but I done seen him a few times, man. All right, so we gonna end it on that note right there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do we're gonna finish this lesson that we had. We already had this lesson for. We're gonna finish this lesson another day throughout the week together. All right, y'all brothers got anything?
I know that's it.
Got anything, y'all strong? All right, well, we're going to face the east. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, teach well, teaching his truth in his entirety. And we are here again through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, hoping that this lesson is edifying. We almost up out of here. Keep on pushing, keep on fighting, and most of all, keep the faith, Israel. We almost up out of here, man. It's your brother Kalab, also go by Hope, Grace, and Mercy.
Brother Lab, also Heart of David.
Yasha Allah 144.
All right, man. Hopefully, again, that this lesson was edifying, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, Shalom. Beware of the cunning hunter.
That was beautiful.
Death to America.
So that thing
How the hell you close this up?
Oh, it's an X right here.
Oh, okay.